What's been the program this week preparing for next week?
It really is just to get healthy. It was a good time. We had a tough double-header last weekend and a pretty big lead up to the finals with the high intensity, just to really get refreshed and get Tarico back out there, and Greg's been a little bit, hurt the shoulder from Friday night. So it's a really good week for us just to get healthy again, and now we'll start to build up for Brisbane.
Has Tarico trained yet this week?
No, we just more so get that wrist down. I think it aggravated again when he dived on that loose ball Friday night. So just want to give it a good chance to rest it up. But he'll start to get on court here very shortly.
So is there a break in there, or is there some bone damage?
I know it's not a break, but it's just he aggravated it with the tendons and bruising. So look, he'll be fine to play, not a problem. We just want to make sure he's okay.
Mitch, where's he at right now?
Yeah, well, Mitch hasn't practiced yet, so we'll be a good little ace up our sleeve, wouldn't it, to have Mitch back healthy. So look, we'll give him every chance possible to play, but he has to get back on court.
What is the likelihood, do you reckon, at the moment? Are you confident or hopeful?
Oh, look, we're another week away, so he has to get on court. It's really how he pulls up from there, but pretty confident he'll play some stage in the finals. Just not sure if it'll be next week.
As in semi-finals, or?
I don't know. He has to get through the court first.
Yeah, what you say, you're confident to play sometime during the finals, that could mean if you get through to the grand final.
Correct.
So,
that's why I said it.
Well, yes, that's why I'm clarifying. Do you reckon he could get out there for a semi-final?
I can't make that judgment call right now.
Okay.
He has to. You have a theory of you have to be on training court for 3 days or 3 of the training sessions or something like that.
Yeah, medical staff like to tick all the box first, but the last thing we want to give Mitch every chance to play, and he's ticked all the boxes so far, and we're building him up to play. So, but he's still got to tick a few more boxes beforehand.
Would you have liked to have played straight away? Is this week's break playing into Brisbane's hand or any other team's hands, or did you think you needed this right now?
I think we probably needed the break because we're a little bit banged up, and last week, we weren't really healthy going into the last game of the season. So it's really good for us, and then we'll build up again.
Talking to Greg, you mentioned he probably won't have time to get a scan and check it out. Have you guys had a chance to have a look at his shoulder and see if there is any further damage there?
Yeah, no, Greg, same thing. It's a bit bruised and sore, and we want to make sure he's okay for the game. He's very valuable what he does on the floor, and he's going to have to play with some discomfort out there, but it's not enough for him to sit out for the injury. But look, I know Greg is pretty tough. He's had a split head. He's had multiple things going on, and he'll play. So wild horses won't keep him away from playing next Thursday night.
With a week to prepare, how have you put a plan down to handle the battle of attrition, basically, that's going to be play, fly?
Yeah, well, we get used to this twice during the season. So I don't know what our record is. You can probably go back and see what our record is after the FIBA break. But it's good little time just to relax and get our mind focused what we're doing. And biggest thing for us is to get healthy.
What about when you actually start playing again, though, the back-to-back games, 3 in a row, potentially, and then if you go through 5, will be pretty back-to-back as well. How do you plan for just keeping them in a good state during that time?
Yeah, look, the players like to play. They want to play instead of having practice here. They would rather a game right now than have practice right now. And when you get into that momentum where you're playing every second day, it's tough. The travel's a big part of it, and Wildcats done a great thing in the past with our travel and taking care of the players so they're fit and healthy to play at the right time.
You mentioned after the FIBA break, that was when the sort of downward spiral started. Did you learn anything from that break? I know.
Geez, you had to bring that up, didn't you?
I know it was away games and it's a little bit different, but did you learn anything from that break that you'll use in this break to get ready for the finals?
Oh, we got away from playing Wildcats basketball. We had, I think, 5 games in a row on the road, and we were taking shortcuts, and we know shortcuts lead to failure. It's to win a championship, you have to do the hard yards, and you have to go through adversity and build it up as a team. What I'm pleased about is how we reacted to the last 6 games of the season, which is, we're all in this. We've got one focused, and, the guys are coming together the right time of the year.
We spoke to you a couple of weeks back about your contractual situation. You're a championship coach sitting on top of the ladder, and there's 2 jobs up for grabs. Have you or any of your people been approached at this point of the year?
Have you, as in me, been approached?
Have you or
no,
anyone connected to you in any way?
Oh, look, I think it's been documented. I think that's a good answer, good question for Troy. The board said they want to put it on hold till after the season, so look, I respect that, and we'll play this to win a championship, and then we'll deal with that when we deal with it.
Are other clubs coming for you at the moment?
I'm totally focused on winning the championship.
What about your assistant, Matty, who has a connection with Sydney, being the captain? Where's he at, do you think, from your point of view, as in a senior coach maybe for Sydney or another club?
Yeah, I think he's ready without a question. He's last 3-4 years now, he's very valuable in our coaching staff, and he wanted to learn the ropes before jumping in, and I think he's done a great apprenticeship job, and I think the job, if it opens up, it'll be his choice if he wants it or not, but he certainly has all the attributes of a very good coach.
Do you think the week and a half break that you've got till next week, do you think that's enough to get your boys healthy?
Probably not for Mitch. We'd like another week, but yeah, it's really good. We had Damo with Bryce at a high workload this last weekend with both games, and probably played too many minutes just because we didn't have the numbers. So it's really good for those guys to get freshened up and ready for this sold on the championship.
Is it going to be long enough for Tarico's wrist?
Yeah, he'll be okay. Yep.
Brisbane, we've been asked about them. What have you made of their finish to the season? Not many wins, they've been thereabouts, but are they battling? Have they sort of struggled and linked in to the finals, do you think?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a battle, them in Adelaide for that last position, so we really haven't paid much attention. We're more locked onto ourselves. But having a look at them now, they're very physical. They set a lot of illegal screens on the ball that we're going to have to navigate through, and they're a very talented team. I think they've got 6 or 7 international players, so and Patterson's brought a different dynamic in there. So, they're quite worthy of the position they got, and it's going to be a cracker of a final.
Did you say illegal screens, or they said a lot of legal screens?
I think illegal, but it's not illegal until the umpire calls it.
So how do you handle that then?
Well, that's what we've got to work at practice for.
So do you speak to the refs, boss, about that when you got a week?
I haven't yet, no.
Would you?
We don't have really a speed phone conversation with the referee's boss, so I think it's pretty, you go that way, I go that way. But look, it's something that we've got to navigate. We know the finals, the referees normally put the whistles in the pocket. But that's the way every other sport does it, so we're okay with it.
By illegal, is it, do they move? How can you...
We have to watch it.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. We just know it's typical going to be a physical game. Normally it's a low-scoring physical game in playoffs. That's just the way it is, and the game slows down a little bit, and we just have to make sure we're on point defending that.
Do you think in the Melbourne game you went a little bit away from protecting Bryce? It seemed like that last 5 minutes and then overtime, there's a lot more ISO ball on Bryce, whereas weeks before and games before you were screening really well for him, making his defender work a little bit hard.
Yeah, we did. You're right. We didn't. We went back to an old kind of stand and then watching, and hopefully we'll make some adjustments for that.